Maybe he's jealous that we co-parented. Now you see what it's like, buddy, and it sucks.
Oh, my voice will be heard. I will no longer be silent.
I feel like a piece of meat.
Can you believe that? I was like,
Sorry, I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
Welcome to IQ Live. We have a lot to discuss, a lot to challenge, and a lot to analyze, and we're going to do it all together. We're reading your comments, we're taking your calls, discussing this as a group. So are you guys ready? Let's get into it. Oh my gosh. Hello, you guys. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my beautiful people, wherever you're watching from. Okay, what is up? You guys, so today as promised, we're going to be talking about Sisterwives season 19. When is it going to air? When are we going to see it? When is this bad boy going to be premiering? And I know that a lot of you are probably like, IQ, girl, we've heard about this before. We know when it's going to happen. We know the month that it's going to happen. But listen, not so fast, because your girl here has been doing some sleuthing. Your girl has been doing some number crunching. And your girl thinks that she's got a pretty accurate timeline of when the new season is going to pop off, like to the day, you guys. Now, obviously, I can't guarantee it, but I've been doing some, analysis here, and that's what we're going to be talking about. No one's talked about it in this way until now, so stay tuned because you're hearing it here first. So, if you are new here, I'm your girl IQ, and you guys are all my lovely co-hosts. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all my replay watchers. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Put some love in the comment section if you are here on the replay. Now, this is a public service announcement. If you guys are watching this, make sure you realize this is not my main channel. This is a new channel dedicated only to live streaming. So you never know when I'm going to go live. I might do a pop-up here and there, depending on what news is going on. So do me a favor. I want you guys to check right now and make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. And if you're not, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. I would love to have you. You guys do not want to miss a thing. I promise you. Okay? I promise you that. All right. Also, to all my fellow Americans out there, I hope that your 4th of July was amazing. I hope it was fun. I hope it was safe and all that jazz. By the way, Bruno, my little puppo, you guys, he had the worst day of his life yesterday. It was not only thunderstorms throughout the day, but then when they stopped, then the fireworks started. It was like the worst day for him ever. But I did give him his doggy approved like CBD treats. It calmed him down a little bit. It did help, but poor dog. So I'm glad for him, for his sake, I'm glad the 4th of July is over. But otherwise, it was a really good day. All right, you guys, I need to say hi to the chat. I'm so glad that our gang is back together. So welcome, everyone. And by the way, happy Friday. We made it. We did it. The weekend is almost officially here. Okay, so let's get into this. I wanted to, okay, everyone is saying good morning. 49ers, hello. CC, hi. Celtic Moon, hello. Hello, hello. Gail, you're back. Hi, Gail. TK4 car. Oh my gosh, I have not. Girl, hello. Welcome, you guys. I know Bruno he's doing a lot better today. Yesterday, it was not good. It really wasn't. All right. So here's what we're getting into. Hi, Cassidy. Hi, On Point. Hello, hello. Okay. So here's what we need to get into, guys. I have some dates down. I'm super excited to go over this with you. So let's just get into this, right? So we all want to know, like, when is the date? We just want to know. It's going to be, there's some things that are going to be happening, I think, sooner rather than later. So let's just get into this first. we need to talk about some of the family members that have been dropping some little nuggets here and there for us to soak up and investigate even more. Okay, so you guys probably already know this. This was not necessarily the new tea. The new tea is my analysis and my little calendar that I put together. Just hold on a second. Okay, so McKelty said recently that season 19 is going to air either in late August, okay, either in late August or in early September. Okay, so we got late August and then we have early September. So obviously she's getting that from TLC somewhere. That is where they are deciding to drop season 19. So it's interesting, right? Well, there's another family member that recently came out. Okay, his name is um, Ben Brown, and hold on, I gotta add this so that you can see. He was actually at Christine's wedding. Let me get that for you guys. He was at Christine's wedding, and I want to show this to you guys. Hold up. It is, let me try it again. Come on, Ben, come on up. Oh, give me a second. Okay, so if you guys did watch Christine's wedding special, he is right there. That's Ben Brown. Okay, so here's what he said. This is what Ben said. So that's him. He's partying it up. You see, uh, Hunter. He's doing John Travolta in the middle of the dance floor. I can see Maddie. I see, gosh, I see Isabel. And then yes, Ben, obviously the red arrow. He's right there. So he also is talking about Sisterwives. Obviously, he looks a lot like Cody. It's kind of crazy, but he is Team Christine. So I do like that, which is surprising. I'm super surprised because I thought all of Cody's brothers were kind of on his side. I don't know. Anyway, so let's see what Ben had to say. Okay, so this is Cody's nephew. Ben said that, and this is recent. He said that Sister Wives season 19 is going to air in early August. So there's already a little bit of conflicting information, right? McKelty said late August or September. But the most recent thing is that Cody's nephew, Ben, is saying early August. Well, that's coming from somewhere, right? So this is just my guess. I do think that Sister Wives is going to be in August, but here's what I did that's even better. Okay? Your girl did a little bit of digging. She did a little bit of diving. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to see, because all the seasons were, right? There's 18 seasons. I didn't want to go back that far to see exactly what happened for the past 18 seasons, but I did go to the most recent last 2 seasons to see what happened there. Okay, so here's what we did. Because what's the best thing, even for all human behavior? The best prediction of future behavior is past behavior. So we're going to do that with the network too, because behind the network, there are people too. So what does this mean for us? Okay, we're going to go back. We're going to do a historical look at some of the dates for season 17, season 18, which is going to give us a prediction for season 19. Bear with me, you guys. Okay, so here's what we do. Okay. Season 17, which was in August of 2022, they dropped the season trailer on a Monday. Okay, so look at these dates. On a Monday, the season trailer was August of 2022. And it didn't premiere until September 11th on that Sunday, 2022. That's when the season premiered. So as you can see, they usually drop the trailer about 4 weeks. Basically, wait, the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th, the 4th. Basically, almost 5 weeks. Basically, it's a full 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So it's basically 5 weeks after they drop the trailer that the season premiere starts. And they're usually dropping. Actually, I won't even say that yet. Just keep a mental note of this. Okay. So August 8th on a Monday, they drop the trailer. And then about 5 weeks later is the season premiere, right? That was for 2022, season 18 or 17. Now let's look at season 18. Okay. We're going to do a historical look because I think that this is going to give us a really good idea. All right, here we go. So last year, which is so crazy. I remember when that trailer dropped, You guys, we went live immediately. Put a 1 in the chat if you were here with me when we watched it live. That was so insane with Janelle saying, like, cut the cameras off. Like, that was an insane preview. That was insane. Okay. So last year, look at this. And this is what I find interesting because this is closer to what at least Ben and McKelty are pretty much saying is that it's going to be in August. So last year, the season trailer was uploaded on July 11th. Look at this. It was right after. They didn't do it the week of 4th of July because you see how 4th of July is blacked out. So it wasn't the first week of July. They didn't do it that week. They didn't do it on that Thursday or Friday, the 6th or the 7th of July last year. No, they waited until the following week when everyone got back home. Okay. Keep this in mind because it's going to make sense for what we're talking about for this year. Okay. So, and what was weird is that they dropped it on a Tuesday. Usually, at least the other times, it was on a Monday. And so I tried to check to see if on July 10th of last year there was like really big news that maybe they thought would take away from their premiere date. And was it a busy news day? I didn't necessarily see anything crazy, but there was a lot going on with Russia and Ukraine and the US back then and NATO. So I don't know if maybe that was like a last minute decision. They were like, this is going to be a heavy news day. Let's just drop it on Tuesday. I'm not sure. But let's just go to that was the season trailer. Okay. And then the season premiere for season 18 was Sunday, August 20th. So once again, let's just do this, the counting. So July 11th, we got 2 weeks, 3, 4, 5. 5 weeks. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like there's a system here. There is a system here. So this is actually even better than the last season because this seems kind of like it's going to be in our trajectory for this year. Okay. Does that make any sense at all? Before we get into season 19, let me just go and see what you guys are saying. Yes, true. Carly, I hope they release it sooner since the anticipation is so high. And you're right. The anticipation is like, what is the season going to be about? That's what we want to know. We want to know, is it going to be 2 years in the past? Or is there going to be current updates about what's going on? That is true. You're absolutely right. Oh my gosh, you guys were here with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's amazing. Lady Bird's mom was here with me when it dropped last year, the season trailer. Kismet, Celtic Moon, Carly, 49ers, you guys were here. That was so much fun. That was amazing. All right. So let's just get into this, okay? Let's get into here's my prediction. Totally might blow up in my face later, but based on this is totally scientific, which is really not, but at least I'm going off of what they've done in the past. So that's something, right? So here's my prediction for this year. You guys ready? Drum roll, please. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's my guesstimate. And I want to put that disclaimer out there. So this is my guesstimate of what is going to happen this year, you guys. And it's sooner than you think. Season 19, I think that the trailer is going to drop next week. As you can see, 4th of July was on Thursday, and today is Friday. I think, based on what we've seen in the past, if McKelty and Ben are right, and that there is going to be, and if season 19 does premiere in August, then I think that next week, you guys, on Monday or Tuesday, we could be waking up to a season 19 trailer. That is very possible next week. So look out for it. That's really what I think. Okay. Right? Predictions are always scientific here at the Sisterwives Society, always. I know, right? This is super scientific. Okay. And so that means that if we're taking McKelty and Ben at face value, that would mean, so 5 weeks later, would be that the season premiere is going to be August 11th or the 18th. Interesting, right? Now, the only thing that I could think that if it is going to drop in August, I think that those are going to be the dates, you guys. However, the one difference and the one, when you're doing, this is totally not scientific, but I did it as scientific as I could. But oh gosh, the why can't I think of what it's called? Not the test factors. Oh, I can't think of what it's the control factors. The only thing with this little experiment that I have is because of what happened, what's so unique about Sister Wives this season is the events that happened in March, the tragic circumstances which happened midway through filming. What I don't know is, you know how McKelty had said, let me just go back to what McKelty said. She said, possibly early September. If McKelty and Ben are a little bit, well, if McKelty would still be on brand with, or be accurate with what she said. Ben is saying August, McKelty was saying August or early September. If it is early September, I feel like they're going to be dragging it out a few more weeks for the editing and trying to figure out exactly how they're going to piece together season 19 with what happened in March. Like either they're going to add more and that's why it's going to take another month for editing, or they're taking some things out. I don't know. So if we don't see anything, let me just go back. If we don't see anything, if we don't see a trailer either next week or the week after, so the 8th, the 9th, the 15th, possibly the 16th, if we don't see anything, I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to see season 19 until September. That's my guess. That is my guess, you guys. So, what do you guys think about that? What do you think? Wouldn't that be great if we come back on Monday and I'm like, here we go, let's watch it. I forgot. You know what? From what I remember, you guys tell me because you guys relived it with me. You were there. A lot of you that are in chat, which is amazing. When the season trailer dropped for season 18 last year, wasn't it like in the afternoon? I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the morning. I think it dropped early afternoon, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I think we went live in the afternoon. It wasn't in the morning. So we're just going to have to be on the lookout for that. That's what I think. Hold on. What does Twinkle Toast say? Twinkle Toast says, do you think they will get to Garrison's passing? They haven't even gone over McKelty's birth of the twins. That was almost 2 years ago. See, that's what we need to wait and see, you guys. We need to wait and see. By the way, phone lines are open if you guys do want to come and chat. But let me just go back. That we're gonna have to wait and see, Twinkle Toes. I don't know. Especially once we see what's going on with the trailer, we're gonna know exactly, what to expect this season. It could go in so many different ways. What's interesting though, to be honest, there's like how do I say this? If we don't get a trailer, either July 8th, the 9th, the 15th, then I feel like they're extending it in September because they have added new events. So I think if we do wait longer, I think that will be indicative of more of recent events happening, if that makes sense. More recent events will probably be happening in season 19, and the reason that they need more time is to edit it. So that's my guess. That is my guess with everything. Yeah, the season is going to be super interesting. Carly said, if they have extra episodes, I think they'll start early August in order to be done by Christmas or New Year's. Yeah. And that's the thing. So if they had started in like August 4th, that Sunday, that wouldn't have been their TLC's formula, which is they dropped the trailer 5 weeks before. Because they would have had to have already dropped it like July 1st. So I don't think that it was August 4th. I think the earliest, that's what I meant to say. It feels like a Monday, you guys, okay? It was 4th of July yesterday. But I feel like the earliest that we will see not a trailer, the season premiere date will be August 11th, if it is in August. And the flip side of that is, if it is in September, I do think we're going to have more recent events because I think that TLC took even more time to edit new things in. Do you know what I mean? To add newer scenes, and that's going to take a little bit more time with production. That is my guess, you guys. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, Lilac said the DNC is August 19th. May not want to compete with political conventions, but not sure how many people are watching those. Just a thought. That's true. I guess I would have to go back 4 years to see what they did then. Actually, let's see what they did 4 years ago. Hold on. And what season would that be in 2020? Do you guys know? Okay, so what season was in 2020? Do you guys know? I can't do this right now, so you guys are gonna have to help me. You guys are my co-hosts, so I need my co-host help. You guys let me know. In 2020, what season was Sister Wives? Because that's a good question, Lilac. Do you guys know? In 2020, what was it? So if season 19, wait, okay. So if season, oh, I could do deductive reasoning. Hold on. So if season, let me go back. Deductive reasoning. Okay, so if season 17 was in 2022, then season 15 was in 2020. Yeah, season 15. Okay, let's see when season 15, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. No, then it must have been season 14. Oh, that's when, you know what? Never mind. Because remember when Sister Wives, they used to do like 2 seasons a a year? So this is saying that season 15 started in February of 2021. So that would mean that it must have been season 14. Let's see, that premiered. Oh my gosh, season 14, you guys premiered in January of 2020. Man, COVID really messed everything up, didn't it? Well, okay, so then that's not gonna, so that is an X factor then, because we can't even factor into what happened 4 years ago because it premiered in January. Wow, that is so crazy. Okay, yeah, it was season 14. Yeah, okay, well, there you go. That is super crazy. Okay. Um, Let me go back. Yeah, season 14 aired April. That is it. Wow, that shows like kind of how far behind we are. Yeah, that's actually insane. All right. So that is what I'm thinking, you guys. So let's be on the lookout next week, Monday, Tuesday. If it doesn't drop Monday, Tuesday, then I'm gonna wait until the week after, July 15th or 16th. And if the trailer doesn't drop then I have a feeling it might not be until September, like McKelty said. So what did you guys think? You doubt they care about conventions? Yeah, probably not, but it's a good question. It was a good question. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about them apples? I think that that's pretty accurate. No one else has done that. So it's going to be interesting to go back. 49ers, you had said that you think that it's going to air uh, September 25th. Is that on here? No. But then again, 49ers, September 25th, if you're right, then there's going to be probably more added scenes that are newer. So we will see. We will see. We'll see which one of us is Nostradamus, and maybe neither of us are. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, you said September 15th. Oh, okay. I thought it was 25th. Okay. It's the 15th. Got it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, you guys. That is, hold on. Boots on the Ground said, oh, that's nice. Lady Bird, hopefully it'll be a birthday present to me on July 8th. You could also see it premiering in early September, Marsha B. Interesting. Boots on the Ground said, when season 18 trailer dropped, I was literally at the site of Cody and Robin's wedding reception. Most meta thing ever. Are you kidding? Cody and Robin's wedding reception? I don't even know where that is. I didn't know that that was like public information where they had their reception. That's awesome. Wow. That's crazy, Boots. That is so crazy. I can't even imagine what that was like. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Let's see. I just want to make sure that we got everyone. Okay. If September, the Sunday after Labor Day, on point says. Okay, we'll see. We will see that. So keep your eyes open. We're gonna be going live immediately. If it's not in the first 2 weeks of July, as far as the trailer, yeah, it probably. I'm thinking that it will be September. So we'll see, guys. All right. Well, I hope that you have a lovely weekend, you guys. Thanks for coming. I hope that you're subscribed because there's going to be a lot more content to come. There's probably going to be some pop-up lives too. If you haven't seen my other lives, go ahead to go on my the live tab on this channel and go look at some of the other things that we've talked about. We've talked about Mary and Robin not being friends anymore, like officially, like Mary's done. We go all over the details on that. A example back in the day that we really didn't talk about of how Robin is like this horrible friend, and then Christine basically taking her power back recently, and it was lighthearted about the whole Nacho story. Like she had a Nacho anniversary. We went over the past, we went over the present. It was a really good time. We had calls on each one. This is the only one I don't think we've had a call on, but that's totally fine. It's totally fine. Yes, but with that being said, I am going to play us out with play because that's the one I feel kind of okay doing. Let me find that. You guys, thank you so much for coming. Have an excellent weekend. And let's see if we're right. Let's see if we're right. I'm super excited about next week to see if I am right. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a good weekend. Love you. Subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.
Say we've lived here for 800 days. He went hiking with us once.
How many days have you spent with us? Like full days?
I was not here before COVID.
I don't have time to play like she has time to play. 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 Play.
You're telling me I'm never around.
That's 3 times he's gone with us. 3 out of 800.
I was here for full days regularly. I remember full days here.
Like, what are you doing all day? It's certainly not cooking and cleaning. I don't have time to play like she has time to play. 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 I got a lot of work to do and a lot of responsibilities. Play. Play. I don't have time to play like she has time to play. I don't get this. Listen, there's nothing to say here.